Morning, Jess. He comes on. Happy Wednesday. Lower body today. This is week 5. I think I said it. Well, I know I said it actually on Saturday. I can't believe how fast 5 weeks has gone. It's crazy. It's craziness. So lower body today, I'll go over what we need shortly. Come on down to that right knee, left foot forward. We'll get into mobility to start right away. Sweeping those arms forward and up, sinking nice and deep into those hips, and then exhale to release. Do that 2 more times. Inhale it forward. Sinking deep, tracking that left knee over left toes. Exhale to release. And 1 more time to hold. Inhale forward and up. Keeping those arms overhead or dropping them to that left knee, whatever feels better for you. Sink deep. Add a slight tuck of the tail for 3, for 2, and for 1. Forward, fold over that left leg, dropping those fingertips down, flexing through those left toes. Coming in either a static hold or just a forward and back little rock. Coming into that nice stretch for the back of that left leg. And then we'll all take those hips back to hold. Take the right hand up and over top of the left leg. Drive your left hip back a little bit more and pull your toes up a little bit more. So get that nice big flex into those toes. Take a nice big inhale there. And then we'll walk those hands around to your right. Half tabletop position. Extend that left leg out. Good morning, Kenya. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Inhale the shoulders to come forward. Exhale to take the hips back. Trying to maintain somewhat flat foot on that left side if you can. Inhale forward, exhale back. And then maybe an extra pause in that back pose. 1 more time, inhale forward, exhale back. We will all hold at the back. Walk the hands over to your left side. See if you can reach the right just a little bit more. Drive back into that right hip. Take a nice big inhale there. And then making your way up, switching to the other side. So left knee down, right foot forward. And then when you are ready, inhale those arms forward and up. Oh, sinking deep into that left hip. This time, tracking the right knee over toes. Inhale forward and up. Exhale to release. 1 more time there. Breath in forward and up to hold. Really drive that knee over the toes. Press into that foot. Sink deep. Arms can be overhead or to that knee for 3. For 2, forward fold on 1. Fingertips come down, option to static hold or rock. We all know the drill. All right, forward and back and or static hold, whatever one feels better for you. And then we will all hold those hips back, taking that left hand up and over top of the right leg, coming into that little twist. Flex those toes up, drive that right hip back as far as you can. Take 1 more big breath in there. And then we'll walk those hands around to your left. Half tabletop position for the side. That right leg extends straight out from the hip. Spread the fingers. Inhale, shoulders over wrists. Exhale, hips to go back. Okay. We do have lateral lunges today. I was chatting with my friend Nat, who does the recordings, and she was like, oh, those lateral lunges. So I always think of her. Not everybody's favorite. Hold those hips back once you are there. Walk those hands to the right. Drive back into that left hip. Maintain a flat foot if you can. Take a big breath in there. And then make your way up to tabletop. Okay. Sliding that right leg in. Spread the fingers nice and wide once again. Coming into your cat and cows. Your speed, your tempo. So just noticing if you want to have a pause at either top or bottom of your cat and cow. And just enjoy that. And then keep on trekking, keep on moving. Inhaling to lift the gaze and tail. Exhale to tuck and round. And give yourself 1 more wherever you are. I took a long pause at the beginning because it felt extra good. All right, inhale to lift, exhale to round. Once you've completed that set, we'll walk those hands slightly further forward. Tuck the toes if they aren't already. Lift the hips up and back to your downward dog. Give yourself a couple of pedals there, pressing into those heels. Lengthening through the backs of those legs. And then we'll take a nice big step forward with the right foot. Lower that left knee down, untuck the left toes at the back. Press into that right foot, drive the right knee open and away as you start your rotations. Opening up and exhale to wrap and reach. Okay, so sinking nice and deep into those hips. Really driving down, right knee is open. As you make the rotations, give yourself 1 more breath in. Open it up, exhale to wrap and reach. Go. Right hand comes down to your mat. Left toes tuck at the back. Right foot steps back to meet the left. Downward facing dog 1 more time. Oh, that feels good. Give yourself a little stretch there. Then a big step forward with the left foot. Lower the right knee down, untuck the right toes at the back. Shift the weight into the right hand, sweep the left arm. Left foot stays flat, left knee opens away from the body here. You really want to think of hips as much as you can. Flat foot on the left side as much as you can. Give yourself one more rotation. Open it up. Big inhale. Exhale to round. Good. From there, left hand will come back to your mat. Right toes tucked. Pivot around into your nice wide straddle. Alora is jumping on. This is a surprise. Okay, we're going from right to left. Right side to left side. Coming into that lateral. Giving that little nudge to the inside of that knee if you feel called to, or just keep the hands on the mat. That extra little nudge gives that extra little external push into those hips. Taking it from right to left for 3. For 2, center straddle on 1. Heel toe those feet to squat distance. And then sit those hips nice and deep into your squat. Take the elbows to the inside of the knees, hands to prayer or hands to fists. We hang out in this lovely deep squat position. Think of pulling your chest through as much as you can and dragging the elbows. So if you found yourself rounded, see if you can use the elbows to leverage you to come up a little bit. Making the space for those hips. We'll take one more big breath in right there. Oh, that feels good. Forward fold and release. Heel toe those feet to hip distance apart. Come into your ragdoll. Do what feels good in that ragdoll. Sway it out. Hang it out. Maybe a little gentle pull behind those legs. Your choice. Micro bend those knees. Nice heavy upper body. And then slowly tuck the tail and roll yourself up slow to the top. Make all the adjustments you need once you've made your way up there. And we'll come into sumo squat stance. I got warm, I'm gonna take that off. Sumo squat stance and lateral reach. Take those toes out nice and wide. Track your knees to your toes and then give yourself that nice lateral reach from right to left. Okay, nice deep sumo. We got lots of sumos coming in today as well. Not lots, but there is sumo squat. All right, taking it from right to left for 3, for 2. Oh, that feels good out for 1. Okay, hamstring, arm circles. Heel comes forward, hips go straight back with your flat back. Sweep those arms up and around. Always a favorite. Love a good hamstring stretch. If you want to pause in that forward fold position, because it does feel quite nice, you can. And then stand and give that big sweep up the arms. Keep going there from right to left. Oh, that pause is glorious this morning. Keep going there for 3, for 2, and for 1. Okay, march, jog, high knee, your choice where you are at today. Maybe you're going to come into a nice little jog. Maybe you're going to come into more of a sprint. I'm at a low-paced jog this morning. I got up extra early to just enjoy the quietness. It was quite glorious, but I'm still feeling that, relaxed state. Okay, let's take those heels now to the back. Again, you can march this one out. And, or if you feel like jogging that one out, just activating through the backs of the legs and hamstrings. Good. All right, we will take it from right to left with a slight little pause. Balance, hop, step, jump, balance. You might notice if your balance is like mine, might be a little wavery, but try to hold for a 1-2 and try to save yourself if you can. We'll go right back to that jog, march, high knee one more time. Quickly through all 3 of those. Maybe you want to step it up a second time through. Maybe not. Your choice. All right, let's activate those hamstrings one more time. Heels to the back. All right. And right to left one more time with that nice little pause, stabilizing ankle, knee, hip. Good. Side to side for 3, for 2, and for 1. Start when ready. Okay. Welcome, 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 everybody. Happy Wednesday. I think I already said that this morning. Okay. Repeating myself. There she is. She's awake. Okay. So what do we need today? Band is going to make an appearance later on, so just have that handy and nearby. And then it's just weights. We come into second round, we do single leg hip thrusts. So if you prefer to be elevated, just make sure you have either chair, bench, whatever you elevate on for that. And that is all you need. Okay, so we're gonna come into some tempo work and then some unilateral work, and then some quicker movement plyometric work. Fun times this morning. Front-loaded squat, 1 or 2 weights, your choice. We're coming down for 3. We're gonna hold at the bottom for 3, and then we're gonna come up for 3. We're there for a full minute of that. We're gonna maybe get 6 to 7 reps of that in because it's slow, controlled. Then we're gonna come into a unilateral movement, single side lateral lunge, 1 or 2 weights once again with a pause. You're gonna step out and you're gonna hold 3, 2, 1. Push off to either tap the toe or knee drop. So you get to choose which one for that. We obviously have right side, left side is 45 seconds. You're gonna get again 6 to 8 reps there. Then we're gonna finish with speed squats. All right, 20 seconds of work and or squat jump. So you get to choose if you want to jump today and or speed squat. Grab your weights for front loaded squat, tempo 3-3-3. Here we go, team. First round, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Okay, so 1 weight at the chest, making sure those toes have a slight turnout and those knees track your toes. 3 down, 3 to hold at the bottom, and 3 to come up. So nice and slow. And then I want you to think of a few things as you move here. Number 1, don't hip hinge. So think of dropping the hips down, chest stays upright. That is going to be your number 1. Number 2 is making sure those knees are pushing outwards the entire time. So as you come into your squat, this gets you warm very quick. Push your knees out as you come down. Push your feet into the floor and push your knees out a little bit more as you hold. And then push into your feet to slowly come back up. All right, last thing is at the top of your squat, making sure you're giving a nice active squeeze of the glutes at the top. That does not mean to dump into the low back. A lot of times you'll see when people come up, they press their hips forward to engage their glutes. It is just a slight tuck of the tail. You guys know how to do it. Squeeze the glutes at the top. That's all we need to focus on, those 3 things. Drive the knees, keep the chest up, and a nice active engagement at the top. We keep going there for 4. 3, 2, and 1. Option to keep that 1 weight with you at the chest. Left foot down, we're gonna step out to the right. Hold 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. Big push off knee drive or tap the toe, your choice. Step out and pause, make sure your knee is opening at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Big push off knee drive. If you wanna add stability in and or tap that toe. You can also do this one body weight if you would like. That is an option, depending on where you are at. All right, we got 10 seconds left. Make sure you give that 3-second pause at the bottom. Big push off for 5, 4, 3, 2, other side. Right foot down, left foot steps out. I'm gonna add my weight back in. Big step out to the left. Open that knee. If you find like your knee's turning inwards or it doesn't feel like you're engaging more, think of holding and then open that knee as much as you can, giving that pause, tap the toe or knee drive at the top. Making sure you have a flat back. Look at all the things we can talk about. So as you step out, that back is flat, the hips are back. It is the bottom of a squat. Did you know that? If I slide this right knee in, there's my squat. That lateral is essentially a squat in a weird way. All right, we have 5, 4, 3, 2, weighted or not. If you're speed squatting, maybe you're weighted, jump squats are also an option. Think of big pulse if you're not jumping, and if you're jumping, soft landing and power. Let's go. It's 20 seconds of work, and then we go right back to tempo squats 3-3-3. All right, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay. Woo. Right back. Tempo squat. Weighted or not. 3 down, 3 to hold, 3 to come up. Let's go. So now that heart rate's coming into effect, obviously. All right, so this is where you want to focus on your breathing. 3 down, 3 to hold, push the knees out, 3 to come up. Nice job. Okay, keep that going, team. 3 down, 3 to hold. Maybe you're going body weight today. You can do this body weight. You are getting resistance and intention behind that movement because you're going slow and really controlled. You're adding in a nice pause at the bottom. All right, that looks good. 10 seconds left. Good morning, Melinda. I didn't see you pop on. Okay, good morning, good morning. Let's go, Philip. Nice deep squat. Drive those knees out, everybody, at the bottom as you hold. 3, 2, and 1. Option to keep that weight with you. Body weight is also an option. Left foot down, right steps out. Add your pause. 3, 2, 1. Drive the knee out. Knee drive or tap the toe. If you're coming into that knee drive, maybe you give yourself that 1-2 balance to get into that hip flexor, stability of the left leg. Option for 1 weight, you can do 2 as well, team. That would frame your knee at the bottom of the lateral lunge, or 1 at your chest. Everybody looks good. I see lots of stability work out there. Amazing, amazing job. Drive your knee out, make sure it's open at the bottom, push into those toes, have that nice pause. Okay, other side's coming up in 3, in 2, and 1. Right foot down, left steps out, other side. Push the hips back, push into that foot, and enjoy that little pause at the bottom. See how deep you can get your lateral lunge this round. All right, so thinking of pushing those hips back as much as you can. As I said, it's 45 seconds here. When you go slow and you add in that pause, and if you are taking in that knee drive option, you're not going to get more than 7, maybe 8 at the very most. All right, we're getting there. Last 10 seconds. And then we're going to come into jumper speed squats. Weighted if you're doing speed squats, if you would like. 3, 2, and 1. Speed squats or jump squats. 20 seconds of work. You're going for max reps here. If you're speed squatting, remember there's no lockout at the top. Think of a big pulse. All right, push into those feet. If you're jumping, get your power. Think of explosive movement. Push into those feet, team. Let's go. 4, 3, 2. Oh my goodness. 1. Okay. 1 more time. You knew that was coming. 3 rounds of joy. Grab your weight. Tempo squat. 3 down, 3 hold, 3 up. Let's go. Grab your weight. Join me right away. 3 down. 3 to pause. 3 to come up. Take your time. So again, heart rate. Feeling that for this last round. Making sure you're going slow. If you're like, I don't need to go that slow. Yes, you do. Slow it down even more if you can. Maybe it's a 4 or 5 count. That's amazing. 3 is like minimum. Making sure we have all of those cues. That chest stays proud. Those knees drive out. And we give that nice active engagement at the top, squeezing the glutes. Okay, team, 10 seconds to go. Woo! Let's go. Control it down. Pause at the bottom. Push through those feet to stand. 3, 2, and 1. Lateral lunge, left foot down, big step out on the right. Pause at the bottom. 3, 2, 1. Big push off. Maybe your 3 seconds is faster than mine. That's okay. The longer you sit and hang out, the more you can focus on that external hip rotation, that nice deep lateral lunge, long spine, big push off, either tapping that toe or coming into that knee drive. Your choice. 45 seconds of work. We got 15 to go. That was my 4th one. So I'm at likely about 6 because I'm giving a nice long pause at the bottom. You can do the same or not. All right, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, right foot down. Body weight weighted, 1 or 2 weights, your choice. 1 at your chest, 2 to frame that knee, or you can bring them into center straddle if that feels better for you. Making sure that you are either tapping that toe or driving that knee. All right, 3 seconds at the bottom. Big push off. Let's go, let's go. Okay, how are we doing? Perfect. Right on time, right on schedule. We got 1 more set of those jump squats or speed squats. And I'm gonna watch you guys on this one, see which ones you're choosing. Maybe you're adding a weight for your speed squats. We have 4, 3, 2 speed squats or jump squats. Let's go. If you're doing speed, you can keep a weight or body weight. Jump or speed. Nice, Michelle. Good rebound. Let's go, Alora. If you are speed squatting, there's no extension at the top. Down and up, down and up. Let's go. Last 5. That's a good slow countdown. 4, 3, 2, time. Nice job, everybody. All right, rest and water. I know, I got some laughs on that one. Imagine my countdown was that slow. Okay, Second circuit. We go through, this is your rest. This is my demo time. Deadlifts, same rep scheme, team. We're coming down for 3, that nice slow to lower. If you have low back, you are not pausing at the bottom, you're coming right back up for 3. Now, if you're cool and you've got that nice strong lower back and you're good to hang out, it's down for 3, pause for 3. And in your pause, those weights should be right next to those shins. And I want you to really think of pulling up through that core. Drive the hips back. Nice long spine, gaze down, and 3 to come up. If the low back is an issue for you, don't pause at the bottom. You're coming down for 3 and also coming up for 3. Same thing at the top, engaging through those glutes. Single leg hip thrust. This is where you have a chair bench or you can be down on your mat. We all know this one. You have the option to kickstand if you need it as well. Option for a weight here as well. We lower down, we give it 3, 2, 1, lower down, press and squeeze, hold 3, 2, 1, 45 seconds left, right. What are we finishing with here? Oh, okay, this one, 15 seconds per leg. Speed deadlifts, all right, so you're kicking that heel back and forth, 15 seconds on the right leg, 15 seconds on the left leg. That is all I have for you. Grab your weights for your deadlifts, team. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, let's go. Hinging down. For 3, pausing for 3, if you can, making sure those hips go straight back, those weights stay nice and close, and then a nice slow to come up for 3. Now, coming into a deadlift slow is hard because we're very used to squeeze and pull, drive. So we're taking that element out and we're adding tension, which means that core needs to be braced the entire time. You can really focus on the alignment of the spine. Push through your toes. Think of what's happening through your foot. You should have a beautiful arch there. Press the toes down, squeeze the glutes to the top. 3 down, 3 to pause, flat back, and 3 to come up. Notice where your hip hinge is. Maybe your hip hinges your weights just to the top of your knees. Maybe that's good enough for you. That's totally fine as well. It is your body. Move it to how it feels good for you. We have 4, 3, 2, hip thrust. Get yourself set up. Left foot is up. Maybe your right heel is kickstanding. 3, pause, second at the top. You lower, press 3, 2, 1, lower down. Press and hold. 3, 2, 1 at the top. Think of what's happening through, excuse me, your left side glute. We want that nice active glute at the top. If you need that right heel down to support, you can sort of focus more on the left side, but you'll also get some engagement on the right. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, switch to the right foot down, left foot elevated, lower down, pause at the top, 3, 2, 1, lower down, making sure that the spine stays neutral. Your head doesn't stay back as your hips lower down. Bring the chin towards the chest and then press and come into that nice long position. Lower down, press and hold 3, 2, 1 at the top. Let's go, team. All right, we got 15 seconds left for the side. We come into the unilateral speed single leg deadlift with maybe a wall or a chair, or if you feel like you have good balance. 3, 2, left leg is up first. It is 15 seconds, as many as you can. Kick that right leg back, tap the toe, nice and light. Speed, speed. You're that little TikTok bird. I don't know why it reminds me of that. Press into those left toes. 4, 3, 2. Switch to the other side. Right foot down. Left is kicking back. 15 seconds, team. Let's go. Getting that nice speed. Maybe you want to add weight to this. Maybe. Be very wise and careful if you do. It would be one hand. 3, opposite side. 2, and 1. Okay, so now we go right back to our deadlifts. 3 down, 3 to hold, 3 to come up. Let's go. Okay, 3 down, 3 to hold at the bottom, 3 to come up. Take your time here and notice what's happening. Maybe you need to squeeze the shoulders back. That helps us for those of us that have that rounded back. Engage through your shoulders. Flatten that back right out, slowly to come up. This also can help you notice through the hamstrings and glutes. As you come down, you give yourself that pause. That is what's pulling you back up. Those hamstrings are getting you to that extension, and those glutes finish that off. Slow to lower, control, 3-second pause, and 3 seconds to rise. Let's go, team. Okay, so we come back to the single side hip thrust in 10 seconds. You are almost there. You can get yourself one more rep. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Weighted or not, single side hip thrust. Left foot down, right foot is lifted. It is 45 seconds. Again, you're getting maybe 6 to 8 reps with that 3-second pause at the top. Lower down, press and lift. 3, 2, 1 at the top. Make sure you get at least a 3-second pause. Engage as much as you can through that glute. If you're not holding a weight, put your left hand on your left glute. Make sure there's lots of engagement there. Making sure you have that nice neutral spine as well. Okay, team, 10 seconds left for the side. Breathe and squeeze. Press and hold. 3, 2, switch to the right foot down, left is up. Option to kickstand and or regular, with that leg elevated. Option for weighted or body weight, you choose what feels good for you. Lower down, hold at the top for 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Love working that unilateral side. You can really feel what side is working maybe a little bit differently than the other. Maybe it's the alignment. All right, keep it up. Press through that foot, tuck the tail at the top. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Come on up. Speed left side. If you're adding weight, it can be in the right hand. Let's go. Tap and kick. Neutral spine as best as you can. Micro bend into that left knee as much as you can as well. All right, 15 seconds per leg. As many as you can. We switch to the right in 3, 2, 1. Right side. Right away. Let's go. Kick and tap into that left leg. Micro bend into the right. Press into those right toes. Maybe you can do this without a wall or chair if your balance is really good. Maybe 3. Mine's not. 2, 1. Final round. Okay, deadlifts. Grab your weights. 3 down. 3 to pause. 3 to come up. Let's go, team. Final round of these. Let's go. Nice flat back as you hinge. Remember, active core. Press into the toes. Push the hips back. And making sure if you feel like your back's rounded, pull the shoulder blades towards one another as you hip hinge. That's going to take that rounded back right out. Also, we have nothing forward to look at when you hip hinge. So your gaze should not be at me or your computer or something ahead of you. It should be coming down to the floor with you in that nice neutral spine. So think of, I've said this before, like a grapefruit or an orange, something, a baseball that's in between chin and chest, it stays there. We are like that robotic neck person. All right, we want to stay in that neutral spine. Let's go. Hip hinge down, pause at the bottom, slow to come back up. That's slow to come back up. Yeah. Oh, sweet. 3, 2, single side hip thrust down on your mat or shoulders elevated, your choice. Weighted, your choice. Heel down, also a choice. If that heel's down, it is a great support for that working side. Just make sure you're not driving into the heel. You're pressing into the left working leg. Nice job. Squeeze and tuck to the top. Active glutes. Pause. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Make sure you're giving that beautiful engagement to the top. That 3-second pause. 3-second pause at the top. If you need the right heel down to have that nice little support, that is a great option. 4, 3, 2, switch legs, other side, right foot down, left foot elevated or kickstand option, your choice. Pausing at the top, weighted, also your choice. Beautiful work, team. We look so good. Keep pressing into that right foot. This is your final round of these. We go into our single leg deadlifts, the speed deadlifts coming up, almost there. Almost there. Last 5, 4, 3, 2. Left leg first, right leg is kicking back and tapping using a wall or a chair, or maybe you have the stability option to take a weight with you in the opposite hand. If the left foot is down, which it is, Right hand can hold the weight, or you're focusing on that body weight. I can't do these balanced for the life of me. Oh my goodness. 3, 2, 1, switch right leg. Let's go. Keeping that left foot back. I do challenge myself to try, but holy Hannah, faster movements with stability is tough. Micro bending into that right knee, kicking the left heel back. We have 4, 3, 2, time. So good. Okay, resting water for you guys. We got 1 circuit to go. Okay, let's go. Sumo squats. Option. 2 weights down in front, 1 weight at your chest. Body weight. 3 options. I said 2, 3. Down for 3. A hold for 3. And up for 3. Are you shocked? Okay, that is the rep scheme for that one. Curtsy with the 3-second pause. 2 weights, 1 weight body weight. Down and hold at the bottom of your curtsy. 3, 2, 1. Tap the toe or drive the knee. What I want you to focus on big time in your curtsy is this knee opening with the foot pressing down, and the weight is in that front leg. So we're not coming back into our curtsy. We are keeping forward, tap the toe, forward in that front foot. Right side, left side. Oh, this was nasty. I don't know who did this. Speed sumos. So we go back to a sumo squat, okay? So it's kind of like a superset after your curtsies. If you want to add in sumo calf raise, you can, okay? Or keep it into that big speed sumo. 3, 2, 1, tempo sumos. Let's go. Body weight, 2 weights in front, 1 weight at your chest. Your choice. It is 3, 2, 1 to lower. A beautiful 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. And then a nice 3, 2, 1 to rise. Glutes are active at the top. Same cues as your regular front squat. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom, 3, 2, 1 to come up. And again, you're gonna maybe get in 6 to 8 reps max. 3, 2, 1 to lower. Hips come down, chest stays proud. 3, 2, 1 to come up. That is the hard part, that 3, 2, 1 to come up. Keeping the core engaged. Focus on the knees, tracking out nice and wide. Give me that little pause at the bottom. We're gonna come into our curtsies in 10 seconds. So give yourself 1 more time through if you can. Push the knees out. Slowly come up. 4, 3, 2, and 1. I'm gonna hold both for first round and see how I go. Left foot down, right hook's back, 3, 2, 1, pause. Tap the toe or drive the knee. Now, if you're tapping your toe, don't shift your weight into that right foot fully. I want you to think light toe, big toe only maybe. Take it back, curtsy it back, 1, 2, 3 at the bottom, tap that toe. Left leg should start to fire a lot. Slow, controlled, 3, 2, 1. And remember that like 80-20 rule, 80% of your body weight is in that left leg, 20 is hooking back behind you. All right, maybe a 70-30. We switch to the other side in 3, 2, 1. Right foot down, left, curtsy back. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom, tapping that toe or driving that knee. If you want to add that stability in, you have that option. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom, keeping that weight shifted into the right foot and leg this time. Long spine, body weight, 1 weight at your chest or 2 at your side. All right, speed sumos. Why I put that in is terrible, but that's okay. We're gonna go for it. Or you can add in that calf raise. That eliminates all the sumo squatting for you. All right, team. We have 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Sumo, speed, or sumo calf raise. Your choice. All right. Lots of glute and hip work here. Make sure the knees are tracking wide. If you're coming up onto the toes, you might have to narrow your stance a little bit because that's really wide. So just be mindful of that. All right, let's go. All of the squats. 4, 3, 2, time. Shake that out. We go right back to the loaded. 3 down, 3 to hold, 3 to come up. I'm gonna change my load this round. Let's go. 3 down, 3 to hold. 3 to come up. Slow and controlled. You're going for as many as you can in good control, making sure the spine is long. Same concept, team. as your deadlifts. If you find you're weighted and you're coming down with those rounded shoulders, squeeze the shoulder blades back, engage through the lats to keep that chest upright. Track your knees super wide over those toes. Okay, all of the feels, all of the feels. Let's go, team. 3 to lower, 3 to hold, 3 to come up. Almost there. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Curtsies with that pause. Left foot is down, right hook's back. Let's go. Curtsy it back. Oops. 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. Tap the toe or drive that knee. 1, 2, 3 at the bottom. Long spine. Tap or knee drive. Remember, you are not going for speed on this at all. Maybe you're going to give yourself a 5-second pause at the bottom. Beautiful. Shift your weight into the front left working leg. Let's go. Let's go. Curtsy it back, pause, tap and step. Curtsy it back, pause, and step or knee drive. 5, 4, 3, 2, right foot down, left hooks back. Option for your body weight, 1 weight at your chest or 2 weights, depending on where you are at. Shifting that weight into the front right foot. Nice job, Laura, keep it up. Nice, Melinda. We got stability in here too, team. You are taking a foot and you're crossing it behind the other. That might throw the balance off a little bit. You got stabilizers there. And if you're taking that knee drive option, lots of stabilizers into that right leg. Fire it up. I see some good weights out there. I see some body weight, all of the options for what feels good for you. Last 5, 4, let's go. 3, 2, sumo, speed squats, and or sumo to calf raise, your choice. Let's go. It's 20 seconds only. Don't hold back. Let's go. As many as you can. Don't lock out at the top unless you're coming to calf raise. Then you get the lockout. Let's go. Let's go. As many as you can, team. 10 seconds remaining. We've got that all one more time. That is done. We go into our finisher and then that is done. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Final round. Weighted body weight, 2 weights, 1 weight, your choice. Tempo 3 down, hold 3, up 3. Last little bit of work here. All right, it is about 3 minutes and 30 seconds, I think. Okay, and then you are done that. Let's go. Slow to lower, pause for 3, up for 3. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Take your time. How slow can you go this round? We'll play that game. It's like, how low can you go, you know? I don't know. I don't know what that's from. Is that a limbo game, maybe? How low can you go? No, that's like a dance move, I think. I don't know. I feel like Michelle would know that answer. Let's go, team. Down for 3, hold for 3. Track your knees. Nice and wide. 20 seconds to go. That gets you 2 more rounds for sure. If you're going slow, maybe 3. Let's go. Slow and low. Controlled. Engage through the core. Nice flat back. 4, 3, 2, 1. Into your curtsies, final round. Left foot forward. Right hook's back. Tap the toe or drive that knee. Curtsy and hold for 3, 2, 1. Step and tap. If you are counting on your own, you could take it to 4 or 5 if you want to hold a little bit longer. Make sure the weight is shifted into that left foot. Okay, serious strength here, team. We've got right side to do. We've got our sumo speed squats or sumo calf raise. You get a quick little rest and we go into our finisher, which is a fun one today, as always. 4, 3, 2, switch to the right foot. Flat right foot, press into it. Curtsy the left back, pause for 3. Tap the toe for 1. Or knee drive, your choice. 3, 2, 1 at the bottom. Tap and press to stand. Woo. Okay, team. Let's go. Body weight, 1 weight or 2 weights. Your choice. It is a lot of reps. Unilateral work, always more challenging. That's, single side. You got this. We're almost there. Keep it up. Keep it up. Last 10 seconds. For this side. 1 or 2 more reps. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Speed sumos or speed calf raise. As many as you can. Final 20 seconds. Okay. Don't walk out at the top. Come right before extension, right back down. Big pulse. Big pulse. Let's go, team. 4, 3, 2, and time. Woo. Okay, rest water and get your band. Band comes on. Band comes on. Okay, what is happening? Actually, I'm gonna give 3 options for the first little bit. Single leg wall sit. Okay, if you're not near a wall and you would rather stay close by to the computer, 2 options. Single leg chair, micro bend, or you can do double leg chair. Okay, try to take the weight into one side if you can. You're either to a wall or chair. We're coming into rebound lateral jumps. Okay, we're gonna work left side first. So rebound left, pause left, pause left. Okay, so you're going fast off of the right. Then we're gonna come back to the wall, right side. Pause, nope, pause right, pause right. It is coordination, you'll get it. And that's all I'm gonna give you. There's one more after that, but to save time, we get started right away so you guys stay nice and warm. Left, single side chair or wall sit. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Let's go, left side. Right knee is up. My wall sit is not all the way down. My hip is slightly above my knee, no problem. Press into that left foot, keep your spine nice and long, not line, long, or maybe you're in single side chair. We're gonna rebound to the left leg. It is a fast right foot, long left foot. 3, 2, 1, let's go. Long left, fast right, okay? So you're on the left longer, and it's not a big movement, just a quick right left. Pause on the left, pause on the left. Let's go. Let's go. 10 seconds. We go to right side, single side wall sit. All right, and then rebound in 3, 2, right side wall sit. Let's go. Right foot and or chair, team. You have the option. Breathe into your wall sit. Sit as deep as you can. Don't have your hands on your legs. Up, out, T, overhead. I don't care, just not on your legs. All right, we go to the rebound. So now it's fast on the left. Pause on the right. 3, 2, 1. Let's go. Fast on the left. Pause right. Pause right. Pause right. Let's go. Sinking deep into that right leg landing. You want to really think of glute activation here. All right, we're going to come into a squat hold away from the wall. And then we're going to finish with jack squats. All right, team. 5, 4, 3, 2, squat and hold. All right, your band is on, which means your knees should be nice and actively opening. Pull in your core. Have a super micro tuck of that tail. Pull the chest up a little bit more. Push into those knees. We finished with jack squats. If you're not jumping, you're squatting from right to left. Staying low though, or jack squats. 3, 2, 1, let's go. In and out with those legs. You have the option to squat right, squat left. It's 25 seconds, team, and you are done. See, that went by nice and quick this morning. So good. Keep it up. Get your hips nice and low. Jump in and out or squat right to left. 5, 4, 3, 2, time. Woo! Cozy bears. That was hard. Down dog, up dog, good girl. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Take your band off. Come in for a quick selfie. Ooh, that got that heart rate up. My legs are jello. How are we feeling? Some jello legs? Yeah, jello legs. No jello legs over for Philip. That was easy. Come in for a quick flex. Quick high five. So good. Amazing job, you guys. That was killer. Let's cool down, stretch out if you have to run. Have a fabulous Wednesday. Had to think about that. I know some of you guys have to go. Have a wonderful day. Saturday is the completion of this block. Full body, as always on our Saturdays. So we'll finish that off strong. I'm not going to share with you what it is, but I'm sure you have some guesses as to what we are doing. Maybe, maybe not. All right, let's cool down. Come to standing. If you need a sip of water or a sip of coffee, take it. Start standing with your feet hip distance apart. We'll take a nice big breath in together. Sweep those arms all the way up overhead. Lung body stretch here. And then exhale. Release that down. Good. Big breath in, grab a hold of the right wrist. Pull it over to the left. Keep your feet as they are, or take the right foot behind the left. Drive into that right hip as much as you can. You want to think of a nice banana shape, that round shape, that nice long round shape, pressing into that hip. Take one more breath. And then release that side. That feels good this morning. Okay. Other side. Big breath in. Grab a hold of the left wrist. Pull it over to the right. Leave your feet as they are. Or left foot comes behind the right. And we drive to that left side body. Breathing there for 3. For 2. And release. Okay. Standing quad stretch. Balancing or using a chair or a wall. Grabbing a hold of whatever leg feels good for you. Okay. Pulling your bent leg towards your standing and then add that nice tuck of the tail. We breathe, we hang out there. Oh, that also feels so good. We're gonna stay standing. You're gonna take that bent leg, you're gonna swing it around and in front of the left. That ankle is gonna come above the left knee, coming into that standing figure 4 stretch. You can take the hands to the foot and knee or wrap those hands to the shin. And then I want you to think of sitting low in the left side. You can also use a wall if you need it for balance. Really getting into that right side hip and glute. Take one more breath in. And then dropping that now, I'm using my right leg here. I'm gonna drop my heel down to the floor. Coming into that little hip hinge here. That beautiful hamstring stretch. If you have yoga blocks, you can take them to there. If you can touch the floor, you can take it there, or just hands to hips or across the chest. I want you to just think of lengthening through the back of that right leg, pulling up the toes, pushing those hips back. Take one more big breath in right there. And then slowly come up to stand. Woo! Give that a quick little shake out. Other side, balance on the opposite leg, pull in the opposite leg. All right, balance, tucking that tail, squeezing that bent leg in towards standing. We breathe, we hang out there. Big breath in, big breath out. Oh, that feels so good. We're gonna take that bent leg, cross it above the right knee, sitting deep into that right leg, coming into your figure 4 stretch, standing for the left side. So a nice little gentle push on that left knee if you can, getting that external rotation, getting into that hip and glute on the left side. Big breath in, big breath out. Amazing. Okay, let's take that left heel now to the floor, pressing those hips back, coming into that forward fold. Hands to hips, hands across the chest. If you can reach the floor and that feels good for you, it does not for me. Hamstrings are too tight. Flex those toes up as much as you can. Take one more big breath in right there. And then slowly make your way up. So good, you guys. That was a quick little cool down. If you want to go down on your mat and do a little bit more, feel free. Have a wonderful Wednesday. And we'll see you guys Saturday. Next block information is almost done and I'll be sending that out soon enough. See you guys soon. Thanks, guys. Bye. Bye, Melinda.